Every calorie app I've ever used has felt like a full-time job, but this nutrition app claims it can track and plan your meals for you using AI. So I downloaded Fitia to see if it's actually as smart as they are saying. In this video, I'll show you how Fitia's AI coach builds your meal plan, tracks your food, and answers any nutrition questions instantly. You'll see how easy it is to log meals with photos or your voice, get personalized recipes, and even generate automatic shopping lists. I'll test how accurate it is, how simple it feels to use day to day, and if it's really better than the other calorie apps we've all used before. By the end, you'll know if Fitia is actually worth the hype or it's just another fitness fad. Alright, let's dive right in. Let's start with the core features of any nutrition app, and that's tracking. And this is where Fitia really surprised me. I absolutely love this feature. It's so simple to switch between the different modes of tracking and makes tracking honestly feel effortless. Fitia has really thought about the end user here and all of the different ways to track. So much so that there are 6 different ways to track your food, and each one actually works the way you wish the other apps did. First, you can pick from over 30,000 ready-made recipes inside the app. They've got everything from high protein breakfasts to full meal prep options, and it automatically logs all the calories and macros for you. Second, you can create your own custom meal lists, which is perfect if you eat similar foods every day. No more typing chicken breast 10 times a week. You can just save it once and reuse it. And I actually found this feature very useful. Third, there's a verified food database of over 1 million items, meaning the nutrition info is actually accurate. If you've ever logged something in an app and thought, that can't be right, then this really fixes that problem. And number 4, you can obviously scan barcodes straight from the packaging. It's fast, smooth, and pulls up all the nutrition data instantly with no weird errors or missing products. And if that doesn't work, and I found this really useful, you can actually just take a photo of the nutrition label and Fitia AI will analyze it and create the entry for you. You can double check it and then just add it to your day. Number 5, and this one's pretty fun. You can just take a photo of your plate, and using AI, it can recognize the food, estimate the portions, and log it for you. This is super convenient when you're just in a rush or maybe you're eating out. And finally, you can log your food with your voice. Yep, you heard it, your voice. You can literally just say, add oatmeal and a banana for breakfast, and it handles the rest for you. Altogether, it makes tracking feel easy, smooth, fast, and honestly less painful than any other nutrition app I've ever used. If you want to try Fitia out for yourself, I'll leave a link in the description below. It's free to download and they have a 3-day free trial for premium features, so you can test everything out and see how much easier it makes tracking your meals. If you're someone like me who always gives up on calorie apps because they feel like just a lot of work, this one you might actually stick with. Now, tracking is just one part of what makes Fitia stand out. Where it gets really interesting is the AI coach element, because this isn't just another calorie counting app. It actually learns from what you eat and helps you make smarter choices in real time. Alright, so let's now talk about the AI features, because this is where Fitia really steps ahead of the other apps. The new Fitia coach acts like your own personal nutritionist inside the app. You can ask it about any food and it will instantly tell you how nutritious it is, how it fits into your daily plan, and whether it helps you move closer to your goal. You can also chat with it to create new recipes, edit your meal plan, or update settings without having to tap through endless menus. It feels more like talking to a real coach than using a traditional tracking app. And it doesn't stop there. You can ask it any fitness related question, from how much protein should you eat to what kind of meal fits your macros. And it gives you a clear, simple answer in seconds. It's really like having an AI nutrition coach that actually listens, learns, and helps you make decisions every day. Now, once the AI coach shows you what to eat, Fitia takes that one step further with its meal planner. It doesn't just track your food, it builds your entire plan for you. Now let's talk about the meal planner, which is honestly one of my favorite parts of Fitia. Most apps just give you numbers and leave you to figure out what to eat, but Fitia actually builds full meal plans around your calories, macros, and goals. You could go fully automatic and just let the AI run wild and design a plan for the week, or use the meal plan builder to mix in your own favourite foods and recipes. There are over 30,000 personalised recipes you can filter by your goals, your diet type, or even preferences, so you'll never run out of ideas. And when your plan is ready, Fitia generates a smart shopping list for you automatically, which saves you time and even helps reduce food waste. Now, one of the smartest features inside of Fitia is how it automatically adjusts your servings. So if you eat a bit more or less than planned, it'll instantly rebalance the rest of your meals for that same day, keeping you on track without having to start over. You can also do it manually. You can just tap the 3 dots on your meal plan, hit adjust servings, and Fitia will recalculate your portions for the remaining meals based on what you've already logged. You can also share sync meal plans with friends or family so everyone gets their own portion sizes based on their needs. And if you prefer having a physical copy, you can export the plan as a PDF for printing and sharing. It's flexible, simple, and genuinely feels like a personal meal planner built just for you. Now, if you want to see all of these features work together, grab the free trial of Fitia and test it out for a few days. You'll get a feel for how much easier it makes eating well without overthinking every meal. I've left the link below if you want to give it a try. Now, the meal planner is powerful on its own, but Fitia doesn't stop there. It also packs in a bunch of tools that make staying on track even easier, from body tracking to fasting timers to food comparisons that help you make smarter choices every day. So aside from all of the features that we've discussed, like meal planner, Fitia also comes with a bunch of extra features that make it feel like a complete health app rather than just another calorie counter. You've got full body tracking tools where you can log your weight, measurements, and even your body fat percentage to see how your progress changes over time. You can also upload progress photos too, which is a great visual motivation. Now, if you do fasting or intermittent fasting, Fitia has built-in fasting timers, reminders, and live widgets that keep you on schedule without you needing a separate app. Then there's the food comparison feature, which lets you compare 2 foods side by side to see which one fits your goals better. It's simple but surprisingly useful when you're trying to eat smarter and maybe you're stuck in that aisle in the supermarket. And for the small details that add up, you can track your water intake and sync Fitia with your Apple Health, Android Health Connect, Strava, Fitbit, Garmin, Aura, and Whoop. You can even add widgets to your home screen so you can see all of your stats at a glance. These extra features just really tie everything together and make Fitia feel like a personal coach that helps manage every part of your nutrition in one place. Now, if you've watched any of my other review videos before, you know I love to dive into how an app actually feels to use, because great features don't mean much if the experience is clunky or confusing. So let's take a look at Fitia's overall design, layout, and how smooth it really feels day to day. So one thing that really stands out when you start using Fitia is how clean and easy it is to navigate. Even the onboarding feels smooth and intuitive, guiding you through setting your goals and your preferences and your meal style without any confusion or wasted time. The interface feels modern, simple, and really well thought out. Everything is laid out clearly so you can instantly see your calories, your macros, and your meals for the day without needing to dig around. Now, I have my phone set to the dark theme, so mine looks quite sleek and makes the colours pop just enough to guide your eyes to really what matters to your progress. It's not cluttered with unnecessary buttons or tabs, just the essentials: your plan, your progress, your coach, and your search features. Tracking really does feel quick and effortless with this app. I've been using it for over 7 days now. You can log a meal, check your stats, or review your goals in seconds, and every part of the app responds smoothly. It's the kind of design that makes you want to stay consistent because it never gets in your way. Fitia has really nailed the balance between looking professional and feeling personal. It's clean, intuitive, and genuinely enjoyable to use, which is something most nutrition apps still haven't really figured out. It's actually really obvious that they built this with the user in mind. You can tell exactly what to do without reading a guide or guessing. Overall, I would say Fitia feels fast, intuitive, and genuinely enjoyable to use, and it's one of the most user-friendly nutrition apps out there. So now you've got a feel for how smooth and simple Fitia is to use. Let me show you what it actually looks like. I'll share my screen. I'm going to walk you through the app, showing you everything that I've just discussed. All right, so I'm over inside the Fitia app on my iPhone. And as you can see, I'm using the dark mode on my phone. So obviously it is showing like dark background with the yellow branding. If you're using the light theme, you obviously have more of a white background. But nonetheless, it looks super professional and really clean. So when you first kind of come into the app, you will obviously set your goals and your targets. So you can see mine's already been set. Then we can see at the top, we've got kind of the calendar view. We've got my streaks, and then obviously my overall calories for the day, and then obviously my range as well. Obviously, you're not going to be able to nail the calories every day. So obviously Fitia understands that and is obviously trying to kind of allow you that little bit of leeway and make sure you get within that kind of calorie goal range. Next, we can see kind of my macros broken down, so protein, carbs, and fats. And then if I just scroll down, we can see kind of breakfast and the morning snack, etc. So if I wanted to log a food, I could literally just click log now. And that is then going to allow me to kind of start adding things. So let's say I go to the snacks. I've then got these amazing different ways of doing it. Now I love the list feature, so I can literally just type in here like banana and then click tick, and it will just bring up the banana. Or I can obviously search and come in here and obviously search different meals. I can obviously scan, so obviously I can either scan a photo of the meal or I can scan the barcode. And again, I love this feature because some of the foods obviously weren't on. I was using like a simmer meal and I needed to scan kind of what was in the simmer meal, and it just scanned the whole barcode and created it for me. So really easy to add foods as well, which is sometimes kind of the frustrating element of tracking. You have to kind of not only track but also add foods as well. So that was awesome that I could just add it really easily. So then you've also got voice. So again, love this. You can always just talk to Fitia and it will just log everything for you. Our voice is just so easy. Again, using tools like this, just talking to it and saying, okay, I had this, I ate this, I ate that. So easy and can save you a lot of time. So that's really how to track. Then we've got kind of obviously the tracking down here as well. And then we've got the teams. So if you obviously wanted to join a team and be motivated and track with others, then you could. And then obviously we've got our progress here as well. So again, in here we can do our check-ins, we can obviously take photos, we can add our weight, we can set our goals, we can look at our calories and look kind of what we've eaten over the last week, 7 days, month, and things like that, and track our weight as well. And then the final section is, like I mentioned, is the AI coach. So let's dive into that. So if we click on here, we can see I've already had a few conversations with it. But if I just click the new chat, it gives you a few prompts that you could use. So again, we could say like, what do you think about my breakfast? And it's going to analyze the breakfast and give you some advice on it. So again, if you're new to tracking or you're new to kind of dieting in a certain way, then obviously this is going to help and advise you. It's going to be able to like be your nutrition coach in your pocket. So I really like this feature. Again, it's all built in, which is great to see. And obviously you can dive in there and ask it anything you want, and it will pull through the data from the app and obviously support you on your kind of nutrition journey. So that's really it. Super simple. Absolutely love kind of the style, the ease of using the app, and to be honest, just being able to log the way that you can log, whether it's your voice, whether it's a list, whether it's taking a photo. Super simple and super easy to do. Now that you've seen how everything works and looks inside the app, let's talk about what you actually get with Fitia. Because while a lot of these features are free, some of the smarter tools like the AI coach and the meal planner are part of the premium version. Now that you've seen how everything looks and works, let's talk about what you actually get when you sign up to Fitia. Because my account is a premium account, so you can sign up for free, which has some access to the features, but most of the features like the AI coach and the meal planner are part of the premium version. So let's break down the pricing and what's included in each plan to see if it's really worth upgrading. When it comes to pricing, Fitia actually keeps things really fair. You can start completely free and still get access to the basic features like meal tracking, food logging, and then testing how the app feels day to day. Once you see how well everything works together and you get used to the app, you're probably going to want to upgrade. Now, Fitia Premium, which is what you've seen in this video, includes a 3-day free trial, so you can explore everything from all the features before paying a cent. You'll unlock the automatic meal planner, AI coach, personalized recipes, shopping lists, fasting tools, and really an ad-free experience. It's basically everything you need to manage your nutrition properly in one place. And pricing is flexible too, so you can go with the monthly plan, which is $19.99, or save big with the yearly plan for $59.99 in total. And if you're sharing with your family or with others, the family plan is best at $80.99 per year. That covers up to 6 users, so even 2 people save money, and bigger families can get up to 75% off per person. For what you get, the pricing is super reasonable because most apps charge more for less, but Fitia gives you a complete personal nutrition system that saves you time, effort, and money. It's really one of those upgrades that just makes sense once you've tried it. And if you want to give Fitia a try, start with that 3-day premium trial and see how it fits into your routine. I've left a link below so you can check it out, test out the premium features, and see why it's easily one of the best value nutrition apps out there.